What's up, Cash? Let's go ahead and get into this LA Noire. Shoot, where's my... Oh, man. Whew. So I can watch this chat. Pop this up here. Bam. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sleuthing Saturdays. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this LA Noire. Let's see. Hopefully, I'll get to drive. All right. I need some folks in the chat room. New Xbox One and 360 games with gold now available. I need some folks in the chat room to speak up because I'm not good at judging people. I solved the cases just fine. When it comes time to investigating and interrogating, I mean getting confessions from the normals or the suspects, that's where I kind of lack. So I fall short in that area. So I need some assistance from the chat to help me out. Where are we supposed to be going? Let's see what my objectives are. Another white female, 40 years old. The body recovered in the rail freight depot on Santa Fe Avenue, East downtown. But before our new investigation can even begin, we have old business to attend to. Personal effects belonging to one Deidre Moeller were recently pawned for cash, and it sounds as though the DA is desperate that something be done before the story hits the newspaper. Alright, so I gotta go to the pawn store. Deidre Moeller. I think I arrested her killer right here. My cameras are off. I need to go back. I need to go front. Let me sit back. Here we go. Get comfortable. I'm in this for the long haul. Investigate railway crime scene. No, they want me to go to the pawn shop first. And I'm already here.
Grown men playing at being boys.
What? What you say? Alright, keep it walking. Got a lot of lip on you.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
If you don't know by now, if you haven't seen me play in past episodes, my partner, Galloway, is a dick. Straight up dick.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark.
H?
Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
That's it.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
Useless.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Let's go check this address. Some old fans.
Officer needs help, 103 MD.
I thought we got an address from the guy. Get out the fucking car. I gotta keep talking to the car, bro. Chasing these cats down. Anything else? You don't have no cameras in here or anything? See what this guy looks like? Open this door. Talk to you. What's up?
Any ideas?
All right, we're rolling. Out to the rail depot.
Alright. Let's go. They see me rolling. They hate it.
Sergeant George is en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Crystal?
Going out to the rail yard. It's been a while since I played this.
We have a
last
problem.
weekend.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure
I know
that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
Ooh, damn. That was not on purpose.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Any Central unit, possible 415. Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identify.
How do I get out of here? Yeah, I'm stuck. And let me take a wrong turn. Oh, there we go. Oh, you gonna let me move? Hey,
At least if you put the siren on, it'll let people know what's happening before you hit them, Phelps.
I knew that. Big ass circle. Am I going to jump off the bridge? Get out of the way. Man. That little thing stopped my whole car. There we go. Gotta approach at an angle. That's getting annoying. Here we go. I made it. God dog.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the ring under our hat until we speak to the captain.
I got to follow
We're all
you,
on the
man.
same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty.
Oh man, another one?
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
What was Jameson doing?
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating. Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Quarter 9th in Maine. Alright.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Should be reading. Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You have taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. Oh, she's a lush. But I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I'm writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what is doing to herself. What she is doing to herself. You are destroying your own body, your soul, with liquor, Evelyn, and it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine.
Someone was
But
trying to get her to
only
come
God
home.
Almighty above us has the right to judge, and so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with the sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not. Okay, where's the rest of the letter? Examine the body. Oh.
The smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell. but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Vagrancy. And what is she wearing? That looks like a... What's up?
What up? What up, guys?
What? See that on her hands. Oh.
Another missing ring.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
He always takes
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was
If
in,
any
a 1 or 2 hour
of
window
you,
was the best I
if
could
any
do.
of you have YouTube, subscribe to my
You're
channel.
not gonna get on here and promote your YouTube
Ha!
channel.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Also,
Hey.
subscribe to the Direct Edition.
Get out of here.
Okay, subscribe.
That's why I stream alone.
Subscribe below.
Hey, that was it.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
De-escalated? So we talked to the ones who found the body.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
He's a necrophiliac, you nasty bastard.
I got a hard case I need to break.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Damn!
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Told you he was a dick.
Ferdinand.
He punched the shit out of him.
Classic Carmine.
I'm sorry, I was watching it again on the stream. He punched the hell out of him.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
See, this is, here you go. Let's see. I only have one intuition point yet left, so I don't want to use that right now. So far, Rusty's been bad cop, so let's try good cop.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
All right.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Okay, so I know he lying. Oh shoot!
You're lying, Jameson.
I meant to.
You lured this poor woman out here and
That's not
killed
what
her.
I meant to do.
You're crazy. What makes you say I killed her? Live women really aren't my thing.
Shut up. Just shut up. Or you're gonna get it again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Damn, Rusty.
Fine. You get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
I don't think he did it, though.
Advice?
I say we check out Mentz's place. By the smell, this broad spent a good chunk of time hopping bars.
What'd you find? Where's that phone? Let me make a call first, Rusty. Then we head on over to the bar. There we go.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Let's check out the liquor store. Am I driving? Are they gonna let me drive?
You're behind the wheel.
Ah, dang it.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Going to the liquor store.
You read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
That's a good point. I don't think they will.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn.
You knew Evelyn?
I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Don't you? If you run.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins.
Rusty,
Let us
focus
take
up,
this to the
Rusty.
road. This case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
Dang. What is that?
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Graham. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
All right.
She wasn't always such a loner.
Who are the people in the photograph?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Missing something? No. No, I already looked at that. Come on, act right. It's not letting me open it. Oh, there we go.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Only clue? Nothing else? Nothing else? That was it. Let's check out this bowling alley. Is there anything else you can tell me about Evelyn?
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Sorry to hear
I
that.
got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
That's what I'm here for. Do my best. I'm gonna do my best. What was at the bar? I'm driving now? Want me to drive before? All of a sudden, you want me to drive?
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identify.
See if anybody in here know Evelyn.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
A bunch of these guys. There's only 2 people in here.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
I will bust your ass. I will bust it right now. Give me more lip. Give me more lip. That's what I thought. Mother.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
What does that mean? Oh, man.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
But nothing reprehensible.
No. The odd parking ticket. That kind of thing.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You lying.
I don't like you, McCaffrey. You look like someone who's trying too hard, like your whole life is some kind of performance. I think you need to give us something to get us out of your life.
I don't like you either, you pompous, stiff-necked patrician. You think I don't see through you and all the other minions of the ruling class?
Damn.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
I think you're lying, McCaffrey. You saw Evelyn last night.
Unless you're some kind of oracle, I think you're going to have a hard time proving that, detective. I've been helpful. I think it's time you and your colleague ran along.
McCaffrey, we're not finished with you. You had your chance to cooperate.
Yeah, you did, McCaffrey. Dang. I know, Cash. I know it's him, but I can't prove it. My interrogation skills are subpar.
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
At the moment, all I want to do is talk to the bottom of my glass.
Damn it. Well, I was 0 for 3. That was bad. That's my worst one yet. Guess we're going to have to check the bowling alley.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Code 2.
11 King, in or out? Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
First, we finna check out this bowling alley. Is what we gonna do. And we'll go to Central. Y'all hear the sirens? Get out the way. Ooh, ooh. She would hit my ride. I thought I was going to the bowling alley.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What on earth is that man doing? I didn't come to California to be a sec.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case. But it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
He was a friend of Jameson's. They like to fuck dead bodies. That's what they were doing. Jameson, he said there's no law against it.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Well, let me guess. You're lost in my eyes.
Can't slide over the hood.
You can drive. And where exactly are we going?
Oh, man, I'm tired of them not letting me drive.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Damn, Rusty. Rusty is straight up gangster. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let me plug up. See if that helps out a bit. Is that better, Cash?
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Uh-oh. He hopping around the lanes toward the back.
What's a five-star goddamn wedding?
This boy here.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Down the left side of the alley.
You're gonna lose it, I'm telling you.
I love these waitresses. Everyone's a doll.
How do I get to the back? Is this the bathroom?
Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
It's the bathroom.
So,
That cherry pie was delicious.
There's a door over there. Is that a door? There it is.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Don't you run from me! Son of a... Rusty, get the ride. Get the ride, Rusty.
There!
Oh, shoot. Here we go. Here we go.
What are you waiting for? Get after him.
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Come on, Rusty. Hit the tire already.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Get out the way. Get out
If
the way.
this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Oh, snap.
Going through the square.
Hope the people see him in time to get out of the way. What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detective. Leave that to the perp's imagination. Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it.
Oh, shoot.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
Let me concentrate, Rusty. Shut up.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
What do you think I've been trying to do?
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Woo! Come on, you ain't making it out of this tunnel. Son of a bitch.
That is the end of that. About fucking time.
Put your hands in the air!
Whew. Damn, I ran up on the back of him. Rusty talking about he don't know why they always run. I love it when they run. Make this call.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
So, was it both of them? Why am I investigating McCaffrey's apartment if old boy ran? I like this ride. Handles well.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Get your ass in the car, Rusty. I can't take the car. I just drove it over here. It wasn't mine, but... I think I'm supposed to go this way. If I go down another tunnel, it'll be too soon. I still can't figure out why they want me to investigate. What's the name? Grover? Look like Grosser. Oh. I didn't pay attention. Pass it for a minute.
Hey!
What's happened when I came out of the tunnel? And I hit the police car.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
That's what the sports car was now. Alright, so... Did it take me back to the police station? It damn sure did. That is not where I said I wanted to go. Back through this tunnel. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Move. Shortcut.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
I mean, that's what they told me, wasn't it? Is he gonna run too? Let's take the stairs. Rooms 5 and 6.
Doesn't look like anybody's home. Oh, what have we here? This. I'm gonna beat his ass. He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Guess I have to take the stairs. He's smoking. He finna run. I know he finna run.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
What's up, dog? Need an autograph?
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Told you he was gonna run. Where he went? Damn,
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Damn, McCaffrey golf. His golf game on point. There you go.
There he is. See him?
Keep looking back. Yeah, I'm gaining on you. I'm gaining on you.
Give it up, LAPD.
Hey, if you got him, give him one for me, detective.
I'm gonna give him one, all right. Made me run in my shoes. I'm on the straightaway. I'm on the straightaway. I'm on you. I'm on your ass.
Don't make me chase you. McCaffrey,
got
you're
him.
under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Total. Love it when they run.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
Oh,
Unless
man.
Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you?
Now, which one did it,
Whoever
though?
did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh. No, I did not want to. Oh, hell, let's try it. Let's live dangerously. Came out right on the police station. Right where I'm supposed to be. Alright, Cash, if you're still out there, I'm gonna need some assistance interrogating this guy.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
He said Tierney was in 1, McCaffrey was in 2. I think it was McCaffrey. I'm going after McCaffrey because I found the tire iron. But wait a minute.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
So why did he
People
have
who
the
run
tire?
from
The
the
tire
police
iron
usually have
saying
something to
Rawlins
hide.
Bowman though.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Which one is it? I barely knew her. Dang it.
So she was your follower.
That's one way of describing her. She was like a stray dog, desperate for a master.
Come on, man.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
I never did find a missing ring.
You're going to have to do better than that, detective.
Damn.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Oh. Can't stand that smug son of a bitch. It can't be Tierney. I found the murder weapon at his apartment. Did I pass the interview room? Oh, here it is, right here.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Dang it!
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
Oh, damn.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
That's why you don't drink.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
All right, McCaffrey, you were pissed. She stole your book. I'm gonna have to use my intuition points on him.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
It's a lot of damn back and forth.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. DA wants my head.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Gets confusing in here sometimes.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it.
I think he hit Patsy. I think it was McCaffrey.
Was it me?
Wait here.
I think it. Man. I think it was McCaffrey. That kid don't remember a thing. McCaffrey was that was. I think he drugged him.
Down in my sap.
Find another fall guy, Detective. I'm done.
I can't talk to him again.
Oh, little twist. She was 13 if she was a day. What do you think?
You need some leverage. If McCaffrey was in the crotch, R&I will have his service records.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks for your help.
There we go.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
A criminal record.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch.
What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked
Well, I feel like he's
body
looking at me
in
right now.
graveyard.
I had a feeling it was. I mean, I found all the stuff at his apartment, and if old boy and Evelyn were together against McCaffrey, why would he go to him for help? He did something to knock him out. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write and tell all memoir from his cell on death row. Yeah, he can. Vehicle damage under 1,000.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunny squad. If Gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Guess he told you, Phelps.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Which one's the new letter?
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
Looking and wonder up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in a wave under green leaves. What's going on with that E?
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night. No one else but the killer knew about this message.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty.
Shut your
We
hole,
have
Rusty.
5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder up
Ah, fuck it.
while yet the
I knew
music
this run was too
pealed
good to be
along,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
Forget what it's supposed to. What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with two meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
His name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
You think those Vice boys get any on this?
Can you drive to this one?
Continue to respond, sir.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Rather you than me, Phelps. You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia. There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day.
With leaves and
Where
flowers,
next?
paved with vein, emerald, and a fountain leaps in a mist within awakening. From its curved roof, the mountain frozen tears like snow or silver, long diamond. Hang downward, rain forth in doubtful light.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
The map. There was something about a cave. Yeah, maybe because I haven't found all the landmarks. Hidden vehicle. Where can a cave? Is it something that I've already found? Great Wall of Babylon said it was built where silent epic and towers more than 3,000 extras paraded past the altar and throne beneath 8 giant plaster elephants. The film, the most expensive ever produced at the time, flopped at the box office. There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants, which curtain out the day with leaves and flowers, bathed with veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in the midst of an awakening sound. From its curved roof, the mountains, frozen tears, like snow or silver or long diamond spires, hang downward, raining forth a doubtful light. Cave. There's a cave. Okay, so it's not really a cave, but there's a range of architecture styles from books, towers, Gothic revival, and lighting set. I think that's it. I think that's it. Let's go to all this. Decipher the second excerpt. You gotta see the map, see if you can work out where. Yeah. I think that's where he's taking us. Come on, Rusty, bring your ass.
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citations.
Cole, come on!
My bad, I forgot to put the siren on.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citations. What a day to be a cop. Pencil pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Attaboy, up there you go right now.
over here.
Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world!
Give me a break! I get the point. Turn left here.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identify.
What is this? Is there a ladder? Can I get up there?
From its curved roof, the mountain's frozen tears hang down, raining forth doubtful light.
Doubtful is right.
A chandelier. The glass dome at the halls of justice. Worth a shot, Rusty.
Okay, Professor, one shot's all we got.
Get on the other side. I'm way off. You talking about the Hall of Justice? Had to get another car, Rusty. Come on. I busted that one. Rusty! You don't bring your slow ass on?
Gently.
Where's the Hall of Justice on my daggone map anyway? Where am I at? Get out of here.
You don't need to turn here. You're taking the next left. Turn left at this one here.
Get out of the way, lady.
Watch it, will you?
Dang. Is my car on fire? Oh, snap.
LAPD, I need your car, now.
Slow and steady, come on! Easy!
Ain't my car. Ain't trying to hit the sirens.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Alright, made it to the Hall of Records. I thought they were talking about caves and... I guess so. Oh, there's all the caves and stuff.
Can I help you, sir?
Scale the chandelier.
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Thought there were some more clues down there.
Let's go.
Go where? Dang. Oh.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Ooh. Oh, hold on, hold on. Damn. Oh! I didn't know I could fall. I thought they were just gonna keep giving me another try. So watch.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
From the temples,
high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
From the memories of the unsealed springs where science. Oh, snap.
Jesus Christ, Cole, get off that goddamn thing.
Find a rope, Rusty!
There isn't time.
shit, you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Swing, baby. Come on, come on. It'll go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
Whew. Gonna tow up the chandelier.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
A Molar Dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Decipher the third excerpt. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and poesy, from the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science bedews its tidal wings.
What now?
Where's that building with the eye on top? Would that be the place?
The building with the eye on top. And take this pimp right here.
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
Just go easy, Phelps.
I think I need the damn police car with the siren
He takes
on it.
pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. I got you now, genius. Coming for you.
Calm down.
Stop. We're here.
I don't think this was a place. What is clue saying again? Roofed over sculpture. I mean, hell, I don't know. Maybe that's it now. they gotta give me a clue or something.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Hell if I know. I'm lost on this one.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Excuse me. Let me just pick a location then. Go check it out.
Where are we headed?
You're behind the wheel.
I can't just get in the car. I know these cars saw me coming. They didn't start moving until I put my foot on the gas.
Phelps! Jesus, Phelps!
Shut up.
Where next?
From the temples high of man's ear and eye. It has to be the tower at the public library, doesn't it?
If you say so.
Couldn't say that before I drove all the way over here.
God, you're gonna kill us!
Can you drive to this one?
Apparently he can't drive to this. Where is the library? side of the road.
Go left, just now.
Hey, come on!
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
You'd slow me down anyway, old-timer.
Wow, that's twice in the last few minutes. Alright. Let's see if I can finish this out and then shut it down. Get tired. I think I saw a ladder over here. Shimmy up the pole. Dang. How far do I have to go? Damn it.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
I gotta go down. Now where am I going? I gotta go back up. Running like you chasing somebody. I wonder if I can open those doors.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
Oh.
What is it this time? The
religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
This might be going on for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check us out all across social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We even have a Tumblr page from long ago. Check out a lot of our videos are archived on YouTube. You can go ahead and check them out on the Direct Edition. We also do podcasts on Friday, either Direct Edition Podcast or River City Gamer Squad Podcast. Our year-ender podcast is coming up. Gonna be a house of comics and games, giving away prizes, drinking beer, having a good time. So be sure to hit us up, hit that follow button. Other than that, I'm out of here. Peace.